New York, a city of over 8 million people, a skyline recognized across the world, a place where ideas, money, culture, and ambition collide every single second. But here's something most people never stop to think about. Almost everything that defines New York today didn't exist not long ago. No skyline, no Wall Street, just land. So, how did this city rise from nothing and build the future before the world was ready? Long before skyscrapers touched the sky, before yellow taxis and crowded streets, this land was quiet, covered in dense forests, alive with rivers and wildlife. For thousands of years, the Lenape people lived here, hunting, fishing, and respecting nature's balance. Nothing suggested that one day this land would become the most powerful city on Earth. In the early 1600s, European explorers began seeking new routes and resources. One of them was Henry Hudson, sailing under the Dutch flag. He explored the river that now bears his name, and suddenly this land became important not for what it was, but for what it could become. At first, New Amsterdam was nothing more than a trading post for furs. But it was built with purpose, for trade, for connection, for opportunity. These three things would define New York forever. In 1664, everything changed. The British arrived and took control of New Amsterdam. They renamed it New York. From this moment, it was no longer just a trading post. It was becoming a center of power. As the 18th and early 19th centuries unfolded, trade exploded. Ships filled the ports, and goods moved constantly. Money began to flow. Wall Street emerged, and with the Erie Canal, New York became the gateway for trade, money, and opportunity. New York became a magnet for people. Millions of immigrants arrived, bringing hope, labor, and determination. They built the city with their hands. Different cultures mixed together, creating something the world had never seen before. By the late 1800s, New York was ready for transformation. Land was limited, but ambition was not. Instead of building outward, the city built upward, creating symbols of innovation and power. But the journey wasn't smooth. The Great Depression hit hard. Unemployment soared, and businesses closed. Yet New York never stayed down. Every crisis became a turning point, every collapse, a chance to rebuild stronger. During World War II, New York didn't just recover, it mobilized. Factories produced tanks, planes, and ships. The city became a lifeline for the Allied cause, powering not just itself, but the future of the world. After the war, New York rose to dominance. It became the home of global finance, culture, and diplomacy. The United Nations chose it as their base. Wall Street influenced the world. New York wasn't just part of the world, it was leading it. Even as the city expanded upward, its strength came from its people. Immigrant communities continued to pour in. This energy fueled innovation, creativity, and ambition. New York's future was built not just in steel, but in its people. The city's path was never smooth. Crime and unrest defined the 1970s. But New York's strength was resilience. Every crisis sparked reinvention and survival. New York became a cultural powerhouse. Broadway and world-class institutions drew people from everywhere. Art, media, and ideas flourished, making New York a global center of influence. Throughout the 20th century, New York's skyline kept evolving. Each structure was a statement proof that New York was building the future ahead of the world. The Roaring '20s brought energy, music, and nightlife. New York became a city of dreamers and risk-takers, always ahead of its time. The Great Depression hit hard, unemployment soared, and breadlines formed. Yet resilience defined the city, every crisis forcing reinvention. Post-war, New York's skyline reached new heights. The World Trade Center became a symbol of ambition and progress. By the late 20th century, New York wasn't just part of the world, it was leading it. Finance, culture, and media converged, making New York a blueprint for modern life. Tragedy struck in 2001. The Twin Towers fell, and the world watched. Yet even in devastation, New York endured, proving it could rebuild and move forward stronger. Today, New York stands as a global leader. One World Trade Center and modern skyscrapers redefine its skyline. The city combines history, resilience, and ambition in every street. It's living proof of vision, risk-taking, and reinvention. New York's strength is its people. Artists, performers, workers, dreamers, they shape its story. Every street and neighborhood pulses with creativity and energy. The city doesn't wait for the future. It builds it every day.
It helps to be in the moment.
When you look at New York today, you're seeing centuries of ambition, struggle, and reinvention. The future doesn't just happen. It's created by those who take risks and move first. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to subscribe, like, and stay tuned.